In my opinion, kit lenses have never really been particularly good. This is why whenever you've got a starting out kit, I'd always recommend getting something a little bit different. And in particular, this lens that we're going to be going over today. We're going to be looking at the 18 to 50mm f2.8 from Sigma. Let's have a gander, shall we? So this is the lens right here. It's an 18 to 50mm. It's nice and simple. You've got yourself a general zoom lens. It does come out of the barrel, but you're expecting it at this kind of price range. You've also got the manual focus ring right here as well, which allows you to just focus when you want to do it manually. In terms of a starting lens, this is actually quite powerful. It's an f2.8 across the board, and when you're looking for a lens to do your everyday kind of shooting, having a constant aperture is quite important. It not only allows you to usually shoot in lower light conditions, but it means that your exposure is going to be consistent pretty much across the board. The added benefit when it comes to actually getting something like this Sigma 18 to 50mm is the fact that it's going to be a hell of a lot sharper than your normal kit lens. And although this one is for the EOS R, we're going to be trying it out today because it's new, you can actually get this on Fuji X-Mount as well as E-mount and L-mount there as well, although there's not really many L-mount aps-c cameras at the moment. But well, let's give it a go, take some photos and just enjoy the day, shall we? So, going back in time now, when I had my first 600D, the lens that I bought first, and this is the truth, was a 18 to 50mm, and I actually bought it from Camera Centre UK. This was way before I actually worked with them, when it was a smaller shop and it was a used lens at the time. And it completely changed everything for me when it comes to photography and the way in which I look at the lens that I use overall. Before that, I pretty much gravitated towards the nifty 50 Plastic Fantastic of the time, and you don't actually have lenses like the Plastic Fantastic these days. But these lenses, the 1850s, coming to Canon now, I think it's a really nice thing to see. From what I've seen so far, the lens is sharp. It's nice to have that range. And of course, because you got an aps-c sensor on there, what you've actually got there is a 27 to 75mm equivalent to a full frame piece of glass. And that gives you a massive amount of range, especially for people who are looking just to experiment and see kind of what they want to use at the time. Unlike other lenses that have a much shorter general zoom, this gives you a lot, and especially because it's on that aps-c mount. It's great to finally see these lenses come out, and of course we covered this already, but actually experiencing it again for myself is really interesting. And of course, people who shoot Fuji and Sony, you've actually got the option of getting the lens itself. You know, it's a great lens to really start off getting slightly more expensive lenses that are going to be much better quality overall at a decent price. This is why I really like Sigma lenses. They're always the first kind of like go-to for people who are into photography, and I'm really enjoying shooting with it today. Anyway, let's continue. Overall, I'm really impressed with the lens, and it's a pretty fantastic kind of like addition to people who are literally just starting out photography and they're looking for something a little bit different. And it's really what you need it to be. It's a nice small compact lens. It's very sharp. The AF works pretty well, and it's got everything you really need inside of it. It's got no bells and whistles, and it's just a simple lens for people who are looking to get something a little bit higher quality for their general day-to-day lens. You're going to want this if you travel a lot, if you do a little bit of vlogging, and you just want a lens that does everything you need it to. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, follow and subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good day.